Hey everyone! So, today we are going to do a cutting video because I have rocks that I want to cut. So, let's take a look at them. These are the rocks. I honestly doubt we'll get through everything, but we've got Montana agates, and we've got some rainbow obsidian, we've got blue tigerite, we've got gold tigerite, we've got two Teepee Canyon agates, and then this one, which is a really nice Montana agate I've been hanging on to for a while. I think the time has come to cut it. So, what are we going to start with? I think we'll do this one first. I see some really nice banding in there. Might be iris, might not, but regardless, that's just going to be a really pretty agate. Alrighty, she's loaded in. Let's see what we get. First cut I make is really just going to be a little grazing cut, just so I can see what we're working with. And then from there, I might reposition the stone. I might... yeah, well, it's just to figure out what we've got going on the inside. So, let us see what we wind up with. Ignore the mess in the background. I don't know if that video's come out already or if it hasn't yet, but yeah, you'll either recognize it or you won't. So anyway, I've got one slab off of that one. Come on, flashlight, don't die on me, I need you. Got one slab off. It's a very pretty banded agate. It has lots and lots of banding. But I was hopeful for iris. It is not iris at all. Maybe if I went super thin I could force some, but it's not really what I was expecting. It's still going to be a really pretty agate, so I'm going to slab the rest of it on my own time. We've got a big old pile of rocks to get through, so I don't want to waste time on the ones that aren't really amazing me. So here's the cut off, the rest of the agate. I guess it's not a cut off, it's literally just the whole agate. Anyway, it is a really nice agate. It's really, really pretty. It's just not what I was looking for with this one. So I'll do the rest of it on my own time. So I think next I'm going to do this one. And this is actually going to be a really, really cool specimen. This is a Teepee Canyon agate. You can see there's some quartz, fortification banding, but there's also brachiopod fossils on the backside. So I thought this would be a really cool specimen to face. So I'm not going to cut any slabs. I'm literally just going to cut enough so that we get a nice face, and then I'll probably polish it later. No, I have to be later because my flat lap is not running at the moment. Alrighty, well, here it is. And that is really, really, really pretty. Look at how deep those... you can see the botryoidal... oh, come on, focus. Yeah, agate underneath the quartz because of how clear that quartz is. That is really freaking cool. And then you flip it over. I'll get it cleaned up better. I might actually prep that a little bit at some point. But yeah, there's a nice brachiopod here, and then there's another one poking out right here. But yeah, it's a pretty cool specimen. I like it. I think next we're gonna cut some blue tigerite. It's gonna be pretty. You know, I work with blue tigerite all the freaking time. It's one of my favorite things to make cabochons and rings out of. I've had so many pieces. I've done so much stuff with it, but this is actually the first piece that will be getting actually loaded into my slab saw. Alright, that is done. After last time when I cut all those agates and it like just dulled the crap out of my saw, I'm trying something different this time by alternating hardness. We're going to do hard, soft, hard, soft. It seems to be working really well. There's the end cut. I'm definitely going to glue this to a board so that I can come back and get the rest of it because there's quite a bit left still. But isn't that just beautiful? I love this stuff so much. And here are some of the slabs. This stuff is just amazing. I love working with this stuff. Just gorgeous. Alright, I think we're going to do this one next. And this is one I actually had really high hopes for, being iris. So I guess we will find out. If not, there's so much moss and banding in there, so yeah. There's no way this one will end up being a dud regardless. But, well, it is an iris, but it's not really great at all. Let's see if I can get this to cooperate. There we go. So, yeah. It is. Oh, come on. I had the right angle. There it is. See that one little band in there? Yeah. That's all of it. So, yeah, it's there, but there's not really much at all. That is really pretty, though. There's lots of nice color and moss in there. Alright, next, I think we're going to cut this gold tigerite. I think it's going to be nice. So, let's go load it up. Alrighty, tigerite is done. How beautiful is that? I just love this stuff. It is so much fun to work with. And they all, I know like they all look roughly the same, but man, some of these pieces look so wildly different from each other. I love this stuff. Always comes out well. We got 4 slabs, and then obviously I can come back and slab the rest of this. I probably will actually. Next on the chopping block, literally, is this agate right here. This is gonna be a really nice agate. Like I can just already tell. It's kind of hard to see, but man, the banding in that thing is just crazy. Beautiful color. Oh, you can kind of see it right there. Beautiful color, nice mossy, lots of dendritic stuff. Yeah. This is just going to be a good one. I have fingers crossed with this one. All right, so here's the deal. We're going to stop on that one where we are because I'm going to glue it to a board. Because it is indeed a very nice iris. But the way I had to position it, I'm not really getting good cuts, and it's like not gripping very well. So now that we have a flat face, I'm going to glue it to a board, and we will be able to get much better slabs out of it. That is going to be so nice. All right, so next up, we're going to do this, which is rainbow obsidian. And I'm really hoping that we can get some nice slabs out of this. It has really nice color. My fear is that it might not fit in the slab saw the way I want it to, but I guess we'll find out. So I'm gonna go load this up. So, just tested it. Not only was it marginally, just ever so slightly, too long to fit in the clamp the way I needed to cut it, it was also too tall to clear the entire blade. So I just came in and cut just a little heel off the end, and now we'll actually be able to load it in. See, we took an inch off of this heel, and now it fits just perfectly. So we can actually come in and slab it now. Probably gonna want to glue it to a board so that I can cut the rest of it. Oh, I need to rotate this slightly. I'm off slightly. You can see those lines are angled. Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. Alrighty, obsidian is done. And that is flipping beautiful. Look at that. Look how much rainbow is in there. So it is my understanding, I don't have much experience working with obsidian, but it is my understanding that with rainbow, you either want to go parallel to the lines to capture one layer of color, or go at a very shallow diagonal so that you get multiple layers all flashing. World of Rockhounds, correct me if I'm wrong. But if that is the case, I'd say we lined that up perfectly, because we're getting a whole bunch of different colors in that cut. That is gorgeous. And here's the rest of the rock. Look how pretty that is. Man, there is a bunch of color in there. That is so pretty. Heck yeah. Well, I can be happy about that, I think. Man, the camera, rainbow stuff is so hard to record on the camera. It does not cooperate. There's so much more color in person. Next, we're gonna cut this one right here. This nice Montana agate. I honestly don't know what to expect from this thing. I'm gonna try to cut parallel to that quartz pocket. But yeah, frankly, I have no clue what to expect. It's one of those big ones that has a really thick crust, so can't really see too deep into it, but I'm sure it'll be nice. So let's find out. Stop speculating. Alrighty, the agate is done, and that is flipping beautiful. Look at that. Banding, gorgeous, moss, beautiful, color, fantastic. I love it. That was absolutely a stud. And here's one of the slabs. Yeah, that's just really pretty. No iris, which is totally fine, because that is super pretty. Look at all the colorful stuff going on down here. That might be a scenic cab waiting to happen. Yeah, there's some really nice moss in there. That is what I would call a score. That's definitely a scenic cab waiting to happen. Look at the little trees coming out of the quartz there. That's so cool. I love me some Montana agates. They really never get old. Alright, so next we're going to do this one. I just want to cut the face off of this one, just to kind of expose those a little more. A really nice Teepee Canyon agate. So, let's do that one real fast, and then we'll move on to our last agate. And oh man, it may be little, but that is a phenomenal Teepee Canyon agate. Look at that. I am really happy that I waited until I had a good saw to cut this thing. This is actually one that I found on my first trip to Teepee Canyon. Again, it may be little, but that is exactly what you want to see. They don't get a whole lot better than that, just bigger, but that is so nice. And that brings us to our last one, which is this one right here. This is such a nice agate. I don't know what to expect. I'm just excited to get into this thing finally. It has wonderful color, so mossy, really nice banded. Like, this is just a really, really good agate, and I've been holding on to it for a special occasion, and I think the time has come to get inside of it. So let's load it up and see what we get. That one is done. Oh gosh, it's been so long since I talked, my voice just went away. Anyway, it is done, and it is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Wonderful color. Super mossy, like so mossy. I love these so much. That is some good dendritic stuff going on in there. Yeah, I'd say that one was a winner for sure. That is so pretty. Here's another slab. If you look up close, it's like there's darker banding, but when you get real close up on the banding, it's actually composed of smaller dendrites. How cool is that? Yeah, that is a wee bit beautiful. Shut up, phone. Man, that is going to turn into some phenomenal cabochons. Look at that. And here is the cutoff. That is so pretty. That is a really good one. Well, I'm happy I waited to cut this one until I had the proper means to do so, because it is really, really nice. Well, you know how I said we're gonna finish with that one? Well, I actually lied to you all. No, the iris that we cut and was too wonky to cut it the way that I wanted it to. Well, I've gone ahead and glued it to a board. It's not quite set yet, so I'm gonna let it do its thing overnight, and we will cut it tomorrow and get some good slabs out of it. All right, it is the next day. It is time to cut this iris agate. So let's load it in. Oh man, well that sucks. Come on, it's been 24 hours. That should have been cured by now. Well, yeah, I need to re-glue this. So I guess let's try moving on to a plan B. I think we're gonna cut this one. Not sure what to expect from this one, but it's got really nice bands, so yeah, I don't know. Could be amazing, could be average, I don't know. Let's find out. Alrighty guys, it is done, and not only is it very, very pretty with all those nice fine bands, it's also an iris. Kind of had a feeling. Wasn't sure if it was actually going to be or not, but yeah, I kind of suspected as much. That is really pretty though. There's actually some really nice color in that one. Those ripply bands of rainbow go all the way around. And then there's actually a different kind of iris inside of that little pocket there. It's kind of parallaxy. That is pretty cool. Here is the rest of the rock. That is really pretty. That banding is so fine you almost can't even see it. That is so cool. So we can either polish this and have a pretty specimen, or I can come back and slab the rest of it later. Get those, the rest of those irisy slabs. I kind of just want to leave it alone for now anyway. And I'm sorry that we couldn't cut that other iris in this video, but I need to get this video edited. So I guess in the next cutting video, I will give you all an update on that rock. Maybe I won't even wait till the next cutting video. Maybe in the next video, I will show you this rock, because I'm going to cut it pretty much the second that glue dries. I thought it was, it's so frustrating. Anyway though. Alrighty guys, well I think that's going to do it for this one. I'd say considering how many we cut, we had some very good results. There wasn't a dud in the lot. Well, no duds, but there was a mishap. I promise I will show this again once I actually, you know, cut it. Because that was supposed to happen today. Let me know which one was your favorite down in the comments. I actually don't know today. I don't have an answer. Possibly that last Montana agate. Not the irisy one, so the second to last, not the last. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm tired today. I'll have links to various stuff up in the description, including my shop, which is actually finally open again. It was a much longer hiatus than I had planned on, but hey, we're back. I have some freaking awesome videos in the works that I cannot wait to share with you guys, so be excited. It's exciting, so be excited. Hey, we're over here now. I have some really awesome news that I'm really excited to tell you all about. I was invited to run a booth at the Billings Gem and Mineral Show, which is extremely exciting. The dates on that are the 3rd of August through the 6th. On top of that, I will be doing a meet and greet and Q&A at the show on August 4th from 11:30 to 12:30, and I would love to see you all there. That would make me so happy to have you guys come and see me. But even if you are unable to make it during that time slot, I will be running a booth the whole time, so I just would love to have you all come and visit with me. And if you have no interest in meeting me whatsoever, I would definitely recommend coming to the show regardless, because the stuff they bring every year is just amazing. And this show is actually going to be bigger than normal because it's the national show, not just the local show. So there's going to be so much more than normal. So absolutely everyone, if you have the ability to be in Billings, Montana, come out to the Billings Hotel Convention Center and come see me. I'll have even more details as we get closer. But yeah guys, I am so excited. The Billings show is something that I have promoted on the channel every single year because it's just amazing every single time. So being invited to be a part of it, it really means a lot to me. And again, for the 4th time now, I would love to see you all there. Oh, going, hello. But yeah guys, I think that's gonna do it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you next time.